why they developed worship services. It's rather odd and it's actually stunning that in the first century church, they never described their gatherings as worship. They never described their gatherings as services, and they certainly didn't use the phrase worship service to refer to what they were doing. They were edification meetings. They were gatherings designed to build up one another. But what happened in the late first and early second century, the Lord's Supper began to be viewed as a sacrifice that the Christians offered to God. The next development you see is that churches now have an altar. Lord's Supper, once it's viewed as a sacrifice, then the table upon which it sits becomes an altar. The third thing that happens in the 3rd century is the ministers who presided over that table began to be viewed as priests. And the term priest begins to be used in reference to the Christian leaders in the congregation at that time, which is really strange. You don't see that in the 1st century. Then the next step is the building in which these things took place began to be viewed as a temple.